Good day, good day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our first pre-recorded episode of the Potluck. However, I'm working on a project which will not afford me the opportunity to be with you today live at 7:14. However, this is airing at 7:14, and I'll be sure to give you more information about the project in which I am working on. I'm excited, and you guys will be excited as well. So we're going to continue our show as normal, and hopefully I maybe can come back and do a watch party a little later on. But we will continue with our Booker Kebab, which are nightmares are dreams too. Choose your dreams wisely. Again, nightmares are dreams too. Choose your dreams wisely. Today's topic is dreams to reality. From dreams to reality. Again, from dreams to reality. A lot of people have dreams, but the question is, what are you doing to make that dream become a reality? Are you talking? Are you just praying about it with no work? Are you having faith without any work? Because y'all know in the Bible it says faith without works is what? Dead. So if you're just talking about it, or are you walking around, are you hating on people because they are obtaining their dreams, or they're working towards their dreams? What are you doing? From dreams to reality. Langston Hughes once said, "What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode?" And guess what, Langston? That makes a dreamer think, but I will never find out whether it explodes, because any dream, any goal that I have, I am going to work hard at that. And I want everyone who's watching this webcast to do the same. We can dream all day, but it is very important that we put in the work to make this dream a reality. Again, from a dream to reality is today's topic. I can't say that I want to be a singer, or I have a dream of being a professional singer, and I never sing. If I want to be a singer, I need to be on everybody's program. If I am in school, I need to be singing here, here, here. You know, you need to be always perfecting and operating in your craft. Just like with me, I'm an actor, playwright, producer. I'm always looking for characters. I'm always watching and studying human behavior. Well, my family gets a chance to see that side. I am serious about some things. Sometimes they never know when to take me serious, but I'm always perfecting that craft. I may just break out into a monologue, or I may just say some lines from a scene or whatever, because why? I am perfecting my craft. Some of y'all may have thought I was crazy during this quarantine season because I kept popping on live, just making videos. But I'm perfecting my craft. I was learning how to edit. I was learning sound. I was learning lighting. I was perfecting myself as an actor. I was learning how to be many characters. And also, it actually brought to fruition that I can do a one-man show like I've been wanting to do. So it is very important that you perfect your craft. If you are a writer, you need to be writing all the time. If you are a speaker, you need to be speaking every time, regardless of how big or large it may be. Speak, speak, speak until you get there. And when you get there, still don't forget the people who helped you get there. I mean, whatever that talent may be, you have to make sure that you are working at it, whatever it may be. If you're a model, you can't just be eating everything. You got to maintain that body, work out. You have to eat the foods, and any opportunity that where it comes that you can exercise your craft. Guess what? People do it because it doesn't happen easy for everyone. Some people, just like in a gang, are blessed then because they may be related to a certain person who has connections, or some people are just blessed. I think sometimes just by like loading a video on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook and it just goes viral. They were not even necessarily trying to do so, but it happened for them like that. But that is their path. That is their journey. So we all have different journeys, because I honestly believe you work hard at things, then you're going to appreciate it. And also you gain knowledge, you gain tenacity, you gain strength from your journey. While you're dreaming and while you're on that journey, there are definitely things that you will gain from that. You also always have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. I can't say that I'm waiting on Tyler Perry to cast me for something, and I don't have a reel. I don't have an actor's resume. I'm not prepared. I don't have a monologue prepared, because if you stay ready, people, you don't have to get ready. I can't say that, oh, I want to be do a duet with the Clark sisters, and one, I can't sing, and then number two, I don't have a song in my heart that's ready at all times, that at least one that complements my voice. You have to make sure that you are ready. So when opportunity, presents itself, you are ready. Again, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Whatever your craft is, do it, do it, do it, do it, and do it again. Write the vision. Make it plain, because it shall and it will speak and not lie. But just writing it down, it's just part of it. You have to act on it. Write the vision. Make it plain. Let it be clear. Because even though, I kind of do photography, I do some videography, I do some lighting, I do some writing, I do some acting. My full-time job is a teacher. However, that all is kind of within the same realm, because it reminds me of my favorite quote, which is, consider the postage stamp. Find one thing and stick to it until you arrive at your desired destination. And that for me is acting, writing, and producing. And like that stamp on the envelope. And I know some of you guys probably don't know what a stamp is, because we don't really use those anymore. But it's going to stick to it until it reaches its destination. It's going to stay there until it reaches its destination. That stamp is not going to come off unless you got somebody who's trying to rig and put a little, because they need a stamp. But it's going to stick to it until you arrive at your desired destination. So whatever that dream is, whatever that goal is, let's make it a reality and let you stick to it until you get to where you want to be. There's no need to sit. I think everybody needs a mentor, but that don't necessarily mean that you mimic everything that person does. And also, people, if you have a talent, I think you should be able to share. Don't worry about them trying to steal this or do that. Now, don't be foolish, because some people will steal your work from you. But there's nothing wrong with helping someone or pointing them in the right direction. I think everyone needs a mentor, and you just kind of watch their pattern. And because I have some people that I watch as far as this webcast, because I'm like, wow, I think I would enjoy doing that. That's fun. And I watch them, not that I'm trying to be them, but I'm taking what God has given me and with my talent and my personality and making it work. There's no need to sit around hating and talking about people. Work that energy that you are exerting into trying to hate or pull somebody else down. People, you could be working on your dream. You could be working on your goal. Because I shared a quote earlier in previous episodes. If there is someone that's trying to pull you down, you must remember they're already beneath you. You're above them. They can't, if you are above, you have to be above them in order for them to pull you down. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to kind of focus on the commercial route today. Of course, I not only do commercials, but we're going to focus on that one thing. My ADD kicked in and I just went all over the place and wanted to start to the point where I was playing Mr. Rabbit down in Peckintown. But I decided to just stick to the commercials and be focused on that for today. But as a kid, I would look at the levee, and as Robert Monk Jr. would say, from the levee to the rock. But I would just envision myself being on television. I would envision myself being on commercials. I would walk around saying, "Bye, men," and creating commercials. And we would even have talk shows that we would mimic. And I had my saxophone. I had created a jingle and so on and so forth for that. So my parents can tell you, people that know me, this is something that I've always been doing. But just now, some of these things are starting to come to fruition. But I would dream. And again, once I moved to Little Rock, I decided to make that a reality. I signed with an agency, which is called the Agency Inc., the Agency INC, with Yancey Prosser as my agent. You can go to that website. They do represent men and women talent and children. So that may be something to look into. It's an easy process. And also, I would be remiss if I did not tell you that, these small commercials that you're going to see, each of them pay. And it's pretty good. It feels good to walk out, fold your arms and smile, and you get a $900 check just to smile and fold your arms. Now that's my testimony. Yours may be more or may be less. However, when it's something that you enjoy, if it's a passion, like they say, you'll never work another day of your life. So that's definitely important. So again, as I was stating, I used to dream about doing commercials, and I was determined to make that a reality. So I took the steps. I didn't know what I was doing. This was uncharted territory. You will see a little later, my first commercial, I played a chicken. And I would just say, that's my moment. So before they were stars, Warren Booker was a chicken. Before he became a household name. So you have to make sure that you dream, and not only dream, that you act on that dream. You have to step outside of the boat. And just do it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do whatever it takes, because sometimes people will offer some situations and want you to do some things that are just immoral or something that you don't want to do, or even ungodly. No, I'm not saying compromise your faith or not just do anything. You have to be mindful of that, because that has happened to me on the stage play side of it. And I don't think I've really even shared that story with anybody, but it has happened. But don't compromise your spirituality or your morals to do whatever, even though I do want a kissing scene. I do, and I just have not gotten it yet, and I guess I probably have to write it myself. So again, as I spoke about it earlier, I signed with the agency once I moved here in 2006, and immediately I began to work. And from that point, I get calls. Hey, Warren, are you available? This is Yancey, and we make it happen. And I go on set, and you're treated like royalty. It's fun. And one thing, I can't say this enough, you have to make sure that you have patience as it relates to commercial acting. You have to make sure that you have patience, because you have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And you're going to do it just like you did the first time, but we're going to do it again. It was perfect, but we're going to do it again, because you have to take different angles. You have to make sure the lighting is correct, and, just to make sure they have the one great one and a possible, so on and so forth. So patience is a must. You may can have to tell them, if you don't want to eat Doritos and drink tea for 3 hours nonstop, then this may not be the field for you. Also, just have to make sure that you're passionate about it as well. And I would say patience is key. So I'm going to show you guys some of the commercials in which I have been involved in. They're going to run consecutively, and then I will show you some of the ones with some of my expressions, just kind of playing around with some of the new materials that I have. I'm excited about it. So let's just watch Warren L. Booker Jr. No, I don't like that. I don't like the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please direct your attention to the phone of the screen you're already looking at, for none other than the one, the only, the incomparable Mr. Warren L. Booker Jr.
Next.
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 What do you think?
Well, they're not crispy chicken tenderloins.
Our new crispy chicken tenderloins are big, juicy pieces of all white meat chicken with a golden crispy breading, made fresh and served with gourmet dipping sauces. All new crispy chicken tenderloins.
How many more do we have to see?
Too many?
It's better in our backyard.
No backyard? No problem. Stop by Backyard Burgers for a Blackjack Burger. 1/3 pound of Black Angus beef grilled over an open flame, blackened in Cajun spices and topped with melting pepper jack cheese, ripe tomato, green leaf lettuce, and Creole mayo. The Blackjack Burger. Things are better in our backyard. No backyard? No problem. Stop by Backyard Burgers for a Blackjack Burger. 1/3 pound of Black Angus beef grilled over an open flame, blackened in Cajun spices and topped with melting pepper jack cheese, ripe tomato, green leaf lettuce, and Creole mayo. The Blackjack Burger. Things are better in our backyard.
Whoa, y'all burning the phone lines up today. Talking about quality education. Where you going to college?
I'm planning on building my future at the University of Arkansas.
Yo, you sound sharp. Next caller.
You know what's up?
Talk
One
to
more year
me.
of high school, and I'm on my way to the University of Arkansas.
Cool. Next caller. Your turn.
I got one more year, and I'm headed to the hills. University of Arkansas.
All right, then. Sounds like the University of Arkansas is the place to be.
If you want a world-class education and a real chance for success, choose the University of Arkansas. Make a move now.
What's up? Just trying to get a haircut.
Hey man, is that Calvin's boy right there?
Yeah, that's him. You know, he's a real good kid. Real smart and sure enough hard working. You heard the news about him, right?
Nah, what's up with him?
Well, I heard he's going to the University of Arkansas.
I heard that, man.
Yeah, that boy is really going places.
So University of Arkansas?
Yeah. Oh yeah?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
If you want a world-class
University of
education
Arkansas,
and a
baby.
real chance for success, choose the University of Arkansas. Make a move now.
Driving faster doesn't make a difference. Driving the speed limit does. The faster you drive, the more you pollute. The solution is simple. Learn more at cleartheairtn.org.
Here you go, kids. Eat up.
You know, you can't just carry it to the curb.
Do your part. Recycle the rock. To get your free recycling bin, just call 311.
Buying glasses was fun.
I was able to get my son's glasses for only $37.
The staff were very friendly and helpful. I will definitely go back.
There's an eye doctor next door.
I got 2 pair of glasses for $99, plus I got to choose from hundreds of frames.
Best place for back to school glasses.
I've never seen better. I've never looked better.
I loved it.
Bigger is not better for some games. But it is for the Big Win Scratch-Off. Get the supersized ticket that's packed full of ways to win big and get down to bigness.
Why treat disease when you can reverse it? Improve or resolve obesity-related conditions with surgical weight loss and support programs. Introducing the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute only at Arkansas Heart Hospital.
Now, I must say that this is one of the commercials that was very popular locally for the Arkansas Heart Hospital. As usual, it's always fun participating in any type of commercial. I did not have the surgery. I was a hired actor in this commercial. However, it does work. I have a couple of friends that I know that have had the surgery, and it does work. And I do know some other people who are preparing to have it. So, of course, commercials do work, and the things they advertise most of the time are effective. And I can just speak to this one personally, not because I've had the surgery, because I've actually had someone to come up to me and was say that, you're going to be all right. All you have to do is change your diet and exercise, so on and so forth. Anybody looking at me now can tell that I didn't have it. However, it does work, and I know because I know people who have actually had the surgery. And also, I will add this to this with commercials. Even though you may see 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and or 60 seconds, it probably took at least 8 hours to get those 15 to 30 to 60 seconds. So it's something that I enjoy. You must have patience That's
Silk's
very
Bar and Grill inside Oaklawn Gaming is Hot Springs' newest destination for great food, drink, and entertainment. Open for lunch and dinner plus a late-night bar menu. Silk's was voted Arkansas Times Best New Bar in Arkansas. Silk's features free live music every Friday and Saturday night, and with more than 30 big screen TVs, it's the perfect place to catch your favorite game. And experience our signature Silk's Burger. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Now, this particular commercial was one like none other. It was actually overnight. So literally the call time, I think, was 2 o'clock a.m. And we were there until like 10 o'clock the next morning. So this was a all-night shoot, of drinking beer, eating wings, dipping in wing, laughing, smiling, doing high fives, so on and so forth. So again, patience is key. Patience is key. And you have to just have endurance. And I guess I would say also with this one, I had just gotten over strep throat. So, I had just gotten over it. So I was just kind of getting my appetite back, so on and so forth. But it's something I enjoy doing, and I was willing to stay up all night for it. And of course, this has been shown all over the state.
I chose Shorter College because I want to advance my career.
I chose Shorter because they have daycare through Head Start and it's free.
I chose Shorter because of the flexible schedule and the small classes.
I chose Shorter because my testing scores weren't the best, but they still believe I deserve a quality education.
I chose Shorter because I'll get my degree in 2 years and I'll be debt-free.
I chose Shorter College because they gave me a second chance and they have free life coaching.
I'm President Jerome Green. Please join us at Shorter College. We are fully accredited. Financial aid is always available.
Now, this was another commercial that didn't get me in trouble, but people like, I thought you went to UAPB, or hold up, I thought you work at Arkansas Baptist and Remington, so on and so forth. So people that know me in the community kind of know where I attended school or where I've worked, so on and so forth. And actually, at the time, I was actually applying to be an adjunct professor at Arkansas Baptist. And they did let me know in the interview that they saw my commercial. But again, it is a work. However, I do support especially HBCU, but I support any college or whatever. But those who know me know who am I rooting for? You, A, P, and all of that B. I hope that you enjoyed those. Again, as always, I really appreciate you tuning in every week at 7:14. And I'm looking forward to next week's episode. And that may be a part 2 that I'm still working on some things, so I don't want to share too much information. But I definitely thank you for tuning in. And I want you to remember this. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps become a plan. A plan backed by God, faith, and action becomes reality. Have a great night.